be nice to have it. So not only is electricity going through our arms and through our bodies, it's actually going through water too. Very cool. Thank you guys very much for helping me out. Yay! And so that's why you never want to be in a bathtub or a pool if there's a lightning storm, because water conducts electricity just like you do, and it would be very good. But it is cool for your body to have electrolytes and that you can actually have electrical sensors going through you. And that's how you get an EKG. You know, heart monitor. It's that electrical input pulses that the EKG picks up. All right. So I'm going to do a few more things before we move on to the fire, because I like to end with the fire because it's the best part. Can I have a volunteer that hasn't been up yet? Have you ever been to the beach? Do you like to build sandcastles? When it's really cold outside, don't you wish you were on a beach? Because I wish sometimes that I was on the beach somewhere and not dealing with this slippery snow, because I almost fell 3 times coming to work today. So we have some sand here. And how do you make your sandcastles? Do you use some water from the ocean and mix it with the sand and then like dump over a pit? Yeah, it's like mush. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this sand, and it's a pretty colored sand just so that everybody can see it really good. And I'm going to pour in a little bit of water, and I want you to mix it up for me so that we can build a sandcastle. All right, stir it for me. What's happening? Yeah, it's not, is it mixing? Look, that sand that I just pulled out is dry. I have some water droplets, but it's dry sand. But you mixed really hard, didn't you? You wouldn't have to mix that hard with the sand at the beach, would you? But it's dry sand. What in the world is going on? So, do you have a guess of what's going on?
Oh, no.
So, the sand is actually coated with something. And have you ever heard, if somebody's afraid of something, have you heard of it being a phobia? That they're afraid of it? So, like arachnophobia is you're afraid of spiders. So, this sand is coated with something that's hydrophobic. And hydro means water. So this means that this substance is afraid of water. So what it's doing is it's doing everything it can to not mix with the water. This was actually made as a substance to absorb oil and not mix with the water for oil cleanup and stuff. But again, there's lots of inventions that are cool for the science base of them, but aren't really realistic. This is another one of them. But it's cool that you can see that this sand isn't mixing. That's pretty cool, huh? Thank you very much. So this is hydrophobic. So what would be the opposite of hydrophobic? If you're something afraid of water, what's the opposite of that?
File.
Hydrophilic, exactly. Something that really likes water. So, you guys,
It's the snow.
can I have another volunteer?
It's the snow.
You come up.
It's the snow.
And so I have
Okay.
this white substance here, and I know that it's hydrophilic, which means it likes water. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to sprinkle this on this tray, and then, oops, a lot of water. Will you pour some of this water on this tray, and let's see what happens. Do you see that? I don't know if you guys can see it. You can touch this. What does it feel like? It feels like it. It's actually snow. It's what they use in the movies. So you guys may be tired of seeing snow, but it's a hydrophilic substance. Because in LA, where they make movies, it's not necessarily cold enough to have snow. So what they do is they mix this powder that we just did with water, and then they drop it down and make it look like snow. But the science behind it is that I only had 2 scoops of water, 2 scoops of the snow that came up to about right here, and then we poured about that much water in it, and it absorbed everything and made this really pretty snow. So it's a very hydrophilic. It loves water. It wants to get every drop of water that's on here and soak it up like hundreds and hundreds times how big it was to begin with. Can you imagine? That is so cool. I love your rubber ducky. Can you imagine that you just have a big straw and you drink enough water that you grow like 100 times your size? That'd be crazy, huh? Well, that's what these little particles do, and we can make snow. Thank you very much, and I love your duck. So we're gonna test out another substance, and we're gonna see if it's hydrophilic or hydrophobic. So this time, I need 2 volunteers that really trust each other. Like, really trust each other. So maybe like a sibling, if you have a sibling here, or a parent that you know that you just trust with everything. You want to do it?
Experiment. I'm gonna turn off the camera.
All
I
right.
want you to maybe
So how
record
about
the
we
20-minute thing
are going to
while
put
I write
you
down notes.
first. So what we have here is we have this white powder. I'm saying it looks kind of like the snow, but it's not the snow. And so what we're going to do, you trust her, right? You trust her a lot? So what we're going to do is we're going to pour water on this. We have a secret here. We're going to pour water into that tub, and then we're going to dump it on your head to do a test. And you're going to tell us if it's hydrophilic or hydrophobic. Let me get... Here's some safety glasses. And we'll put on this lab coat backwards to protect your clothes. So you stick your arms through. There we go. All right. So... All right, so we're going to stand back here so he can't see us. Come back here with me. And what we're going to do, we're going to pour this water into here. All right, will you pour this water into here for me? Pour. You can keep pouring. It's a lot of water. Don't pee.
Oh, goodness.
All right, that's good.
Oh my goodness, look.
And
Does he know how to swim?
we're going to, you can pour a little bit more water in there. See? There's a lot of water going in. More? Oh, the whole container. All right. Oh. Actually, might have put too much water in it. Yep, we put too much water in it. I'm going to be nice and not dump this on your head. Because this is what was going to go on your head. If it goes fast enough sometimes, see how... This is what would happen. We'll just do this. But instead of the white powder and water, we have this gel. You see that? Aren't you glad I didn't put that on your head? Thank you guys. Give yourself a round of applause. I'll tell you. If you're being a good sport and I didn't want to ruin your afternoon by dumping that on your head. If you want to know what it's actually used for, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to shock you. So, is that your little sister? Yeah. So, when she was born, did she wear diapers? Because she wasn't potty trained, right? And you were really glad that sometimes when a little baby goes to the bathroom that you have this stuff, this water gel, inside their diaper that absorbs a lot of water so that you don't have accidents everywhere. So this is actually the material that is inside the diaper. Is it hydrophilic or hydrophobic? Hydrophilic. It's hydrophilic. It really likes the water. And so it absorbs all of that water. So I'll need to work on that before I try to dump it on anyone's head. But that is, I guess I'll just use the lab coat to wipe my hands off. That is a hydrophilic substance. All right. Are you comfortable enough now that we can make a little loud noise? It's not going to be abrupt noise. You can plug your